Welcome to Arcade Audio.
Germs, welcome to Dilettante Ball. I'm Johnny.
I'm Spencer.
Here on Dilettante Ball, we go on Wikipedia.
We click random article.
We talk about it.
Yeah, we do. Well, you really got me with that one.
Yeah.
Johnny, I'm gonna get you with this one.
Okay.
I got a review for you, baby.
Ooh, stop tickling me.
It's a 5-star tickle.
Tickling sucks, and I hate it so much.
Well, then why do you laugh so much when I do it to you? Okay. Here's a review. It's by Molly Duke.
Okay.
Very nice review. Again, have to reiterate, 5 stars. Titled, "Literally Puts Me to Sleep." Molly Duke says, "I've tried a few of the podcasts that are supposed to help you sleep, but I've never had much luck. Dilettante Ball is entertaining enough to interrupt the racing thoughts that usually keep me up, but nonsensical enough that it's easy to drop the thread of conversation when I'm ready to nod off. The episodes are so short that I'm usually able to get all the way through 1 or 2 before falling asleep, and I always try to start back up the next night where I left off because I actually do really like the podcast. If you're having trouble sleeping, try giving this podcast a go. Johnny and Spencer, I can't thank you enough." Well, Molly Duke, we can't thank you enough.
This.
That's such a unique and strange, but nice.
So, when Jessica is not here, I do the same thing. Not with this, because God, but
I have done it actually once or twice on accident.
Sure.
Just like it's like 4 a.m. I'm listening to the podcast and just fall asleep.
Yeah. I do apologize, Molly, because hey, sometimes I laugh a little loud, and I apologize.
Oh yeah, you spike the levels a little bit.
Yeah.
We should do a
Yeah, I know.
a Dilettante Ball like redux like for ASMR or like sleeping, or you know what I'm saying, like we turn the levels down a little bit and we just play the sounds of like the ocean waves breaking on the shore softly underneath.
What if we create a companion podcast for sleeping and ASMR
Okay.
where we just read the articles, no interruptions. So each episode would have a companion episode where it's just reading the entire Wikipedia article.
That's a really interesting idea. I don't know. Maybe there's a demand for that. I don't know.
That's
interesting.
No commentary, no nothing. Maybe we take turns per episode or per like paragraph or maybe per section.
Yeah, per section maybe, or yeah. There's something to that, I think.
Or maybe, now hear me out, but I'm thinking outside the bun.
Okay. Dong.
We have 2 companion podcasts where you can choose which one of us you want to lull you to sleep.
Well, no, because then we're going to have like 6 companion podcasts, because it's going to be, this is Johnny left ear only, this is Johnny right ear only. Spencer right ear only, Spencer left ear only, and then we'll do one that's in Spanish probably with the both of us.
SAP.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe we'll make a little Twitter poll and we'll figure out which of the ASMR varieties you need.
Is that stupid?
We'll do one with no talking.
And we would need like a quiet, like an acoustic version of our intro.
That's a fun idea. Well, maybe it's just one of us like
You know, I was we were
tongue clicks.
We were just hanging out with some friends and we were like, "What's the earliest Facebook message you have?" Whatever.
Sure.
And I was scrolling back doing it, and one of the earliest ones is when I sent a message to the guy from the band who does our theme song, and I was like, "Hey, can we use this?" And
that's fun.
He said, "Absolutely not."
So thank God they broke up, because we'd be in a lot of trouble right now.
No, he said yes, and you know we don't mention this often, partially because I do believe they are broken up, which is sad.
Yeah.
But it's a Gainesville band from our college town called Bang Bang Boom.
Yeah.
And the song is called "Keeps on Going."
Yeah, it's on Spotify? That might be fun to find out.
I don't think so.
They probably broke up before Spotify was around.
It's on Bandcamp.
Sure.
Certainly, they have like an EP that is on Bandcamp.
Do you see MySpace just like lost everything? They lost like all the music that was uploaded like
it was like if you upload anything to MySpace from when it was made to 2015,
right?
It's probably gone.
Thanks, dudes. Boy, Tom, I'm taking you out of my top 8. Not a cool move.
MySpace is fucking weird.
What happened? Why did Facebook win?
And why won't it go away?
Well, that's the that's.
What do we do to turn Facebook into MySpace?
The next step is I talk about this a lot, and I wonder if people think I'm joking or not. Because I mean, obviously, there's an element of me joking, but I'm 90% serious when I mention it. What's it called? Transhumanism. That's the next step. As we're losing Facebook, Facebook becomes us. We become Facebook. The Facebook is in our heads. Like we're all linked into the cyber cloud, the ArborNet, whatever it is. That's the next step.
That reminds me, Jessica just showed me this video.
Mm-hmm.
I think we talked about this off air.
Sure.
It's like a promotional video from Apple.
Okay.
And it's like, this is what the future will be like. And it's just a dude.
But it's from like
it's from 1987, and it's a fucking dude who has a tablet on his desk, and he's just talking to Siri, and it's doing all of this shit.
Right.
It's like, it's not Siri. It's like, hey, Ted, my butler, can you do this?
Right. Hey, Ted, like, what? How big is Africa? And I'm like, well,
it's fucking crazy. Mm-hmm. And they did it, and we're here.
Yeah. 30 years later, like, it all came to fruition.
The only thing that is a little close that I think about is, because, you know, like, in movies when they're like, this is what the future will be like, and it's like, not. No. I feel like, and it's been years since I've watched this film, maybe we dip back into this, V for Vendetta.
I've been toying with watching that movie.
I mean, we just watched Speed Racer.
Yeah. Like every 2 or 3 nights, I look at it in my Netflix queue and I'm like, is tonight the night I'm watching this?
Because I remember everyone had like a cell phone, but their cell phone also controlled their TV. Their cell phone like controlled everything in their house and stuff. So it's like,
that's what we have.
That's it.
Yeah.
It wasn't so crazy that it was unbelievable. It was just like, oh yeah, sure.
Right. Huh.
I was just talking to someone at work about there's some new show on Netflix, something that's like robot daddies,
it better be robot
daddies and robot babies or something. It's like something with robots in it.
Robot daddies versus robot babies. Pick your sides.
Shit, what is it called? It's like robots, teens and wizards or something.
Right. Robots everywhere, not a drop to drink.
And they were like, it's really good. It's like each episode is like
robot daddies versus robot wizards.
I don't know what the fuck it's called. Teens, robots, and horny babies. I don't know what it's called.
No, I think that's it.
But they were like, if you liked
I love that anime, Horny Teen Robot Babies. Ultra.
If you liked the Animatrix, you will like this.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, so this is my favorite thing now.
Yeah, right.
And then it made me want to watch The Matrix real bad, which happens, I don't know, every 2 weeks.
I just rewatched it like a month ago. It is still awesome, but it's not as action-packed as you may recall it being.
Well, neither's Home Alone. You know, like
Home Alone's got but Home Alone's so good.
Home Alone's fantastic, but the cool shit is the last like 20 minutes, and the rest of the movie is extremely slow.
Yeah,
I bet the other Matrix movies are a little more action packed.
They gotta be,
because then he knows what's up.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you?
The Matrix is just the tutorial mission in like a Call of Duty.
Did you? And if you didn't, that's fine. I won't hold it against you. Did you watch it sort of thinking about the story being a metaphor for trans?
I did.
People?
I did watch it, and it was really interesting.
That's wild.
Yeah,
that's so cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's
not even. It's like, yeah, this is what this is. Like, it's not even.
It's interesting how they like snuck that in.
Yeah.
But if you were trans, it would be like, oh yeah, fuck, this is what it's about.
There's lots of shots of, or not like a million of shots, but there's shots of like when Neo is like looking in mirrors or something, or like the reflection will be like shattered. So like I think there's like when he takes the whatever pill it is for the first time to go into the Matrix, or it's like the tracking device. He looks in the mirror, and then the mirror's like broken and shattered. So he sees himself in like a million different pieces. And then as the pill is like taking effect, the mirror unshatters and becomes whole again, and he sees himself for the first time clearly in the mirror.
That's so good. Holy shit.
So like as I was watching it, I was like, okay, Wachowski. Okay.
Oh my God. Fuck, that is so good.
Yeah, it was super cool. Yeah. And there was I don't know, just a lot of cool stuff.
That's great. So man, I want to watch that again.
Yeah.
Fuck. And they're gonna make the third Bill and Ted.
Yes.
So today at work I was like, is Bill and Ted on Netflix? And I signed. It's not. But
okay.
I signed in on my work computer, and then the account is under Jessica's email.
Sure.
So she got like an alert on her email. It was like, hey, did you sign in from this computer? And she forwarded it to me. She's like, hey, was this you? And I was like, yeah, I had to see if Bill and Ted was on Netflix while I was at work.
How's your day?
Shitty. I didn't get to watch Bill and Ted.
Oh boy. Well,
Do you want to get a fucking article?
I guess
Holy
we get an article.
shit.
I don't know. We could talk about Bill and Ted some more if you want.
Dude, one of the most challenging things that I truly enjoy is at Halloween Horror Nights. They have stopped doing it. Last year was the first year they hadn't done it, but there was a stage show called Bill and Ted's Excellent Halloween Adventure.
Sure. Which I bet is a riot.
It's extremely, in general, very crass.
Why do they gotta do stuff like that?
And not super my whole deal.
Okay.
But there is something so charming about the characters of Bill and Ted.
Like, oh, these knuckleheads.
Yes, and as not great as a lot of the stuff was, the positivity is always like the thing. It's like be excellent to each other.
Yeah,
it's
right.
like
That's nice.
my boys.
And we're gonna get some back.
I like that it's called Bill and Ted Face the Music because
Is that what it's called?
Because they're old as shit now.
Oh,
well,
man. Do you think they're gonna go to hell again?
they can't go to hell again.
You can
To hell
never
and
say
back
never.
and back. All right, let's get an article.
Yeah, I guess. Why stop now?
What if it's Bill and Ted though?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Great bogus journey.
That one's good too.
They're all good. All two.
Sir Andrew Barron Murray,
Okay, great. English bloke.
OBE. I don't know what that means.
That means he's a sir.
What does it stand for?
Order of the British Empire,
Oh, sure.
I believe.
Born 15th May 1987.
I think it means he's a sir. He's either a sir or he's almost a sir.
Well, he is a sir because the first thing I said was Sir Andrew Barron
oh,
Murray.
was it? I already forgot.
So did I. Is a British professional tennis player from Scotland,
No.
ranked number 2. Is this a veto?
Can we veto just normal people who are tennis players? Because I feel like we can only use vetoes for like war atrocities.
Yeah, or I mean, if it's something like
No, we just don't like British people. That's all.
I don't like British people. One,
But I respect them.
we famously don't like them.
At this point, I don't know if it's real or a bit or not.
I don't
It's
know.
been too long.
I just don't give a fuck about tennis.
Well, what I don't like is when no one should be a sir unless they've like served in the military or something. You know what I mean? Like
That's what SIR stands for. Served in the military. Yeah.
yeah, served in regiment. That's what sir stands for. You know what I mean? It's like Elton John and Paul McCartney and
I know
this
I'll
John
allow those
McEnroe
ones.
motherfucker.
It's
Like I get that it's like an honor, but like we need to find new honor then.
we have that here, right? We have the Presidential Medal of Freedom or something.
Something like that. But it's like, but you don't get to like say you're a doctor now. You're like
You can get honorary doctorates. Like universities can just pass out honorary doctorates. And honestly, it's fucked up that the University of Florida hasn't given us some yet.
yeah, at this point, yeah. Like we're not verified on Twitter. We don't have honorary doctorates. It's like, what more do we need to do? Name anyone else from UF that's more famous than us.
Stephen Root.
No, so someone else.
That's all I got. Tim Tebow, I guess.
Well, no, not him. Or don't say Emmett Smith. Don't say Bob Vila.
Bob Vila went to UF.
I believe
No
so.
way.
I don't want to hear you say Titus O'Neil from WWE. I'm tired of all these real celebrities. I'm talking about you and me.
Yeah, then I can't think of anyone.
Okay, that's right. See,
Terrence Trent D'Arby went to my high school.
who was that?
A musician or something. It's a
Well-
name that I know. You know, that's the
Yeah.
most famous.
TTD.
The high school band,
Yes.
the Marching Bulldogs, was founded by a member of John Philip Sousa's band.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Huh. Was it John?
No, it was Philip.
Okay. The lesser known brother.
Yeah, I don't know. Tennis.
Did your middle school have like a theme song or anything? Like,
My middle school. Did my middle school have a theme song?
it's not a perfect question that I've just asked you.
No.
But my middle school band, our like big thing that we played was "Smoke on the Water." So
That's
it wasn't like a
fucking wild.
yeah. So
We
it was like a school theme, but it was like kind of like an unofficial like.
we would march every year in the Deltona Day Parade.
Okay.
And for whatever reason, the middle school band would play the Indiana Jones theme.
Okay, that's like they always play that.
Yes.
That's fun.
Were you in band in high school?
No, I was not in high school. No.
Okay.
I was in band, just not in high school. I never went to high school.
Okay.
Did I make that clear? I studied from home.
We had do you know your high school fight song?
No, I do not. I'm not sure I guess we had one. Did we?
If you had a football team.
Okay,
had a fight song.
then no, I do not.
Do you know your alma mater song?
My high school?
Yeah.
No. That's a thing that I feel bad, I think, for people that do know theirs, right?
Yes, unless they were in band.
Well, that's sure.
Um,
I bet only people that know it are either from band or live in the 50s.
So my school was like, if you went to DeLand High, you probably still lived in DeLand, and your kids went to DeLand High.
Sure.
And they still live in DeLand, and their kids went to DeLand High.
Okay, sure.
So yeah, it's a bummer.
But you have plenty of time to memorize alma mater or the school song, whatever the fuck you said it's called.
Both. So yeah, I mean, the football games were like, I've never seen Friday Night Lights, but everything that people have
beautiful.
said, it felt very Friday Night Lights. Like it was like a community thing to go to.
Went to football games in my hometown too, and like looking back, I'm like, why? What is that?
I mean, I think it's two things. There was nothing better to do because what the fuck are you supposed to do?
Sure.
Two,
so why are you watching a bunch of 15-year-olds like give each other concussions? Like,
I don't know.
The hot dogs are okay,
but you can get one to go. people would come to the movie theater when I worked in the movie theater and just get like a large popcorn and then leave.
I've thought about doing that multiple times, like because I walk by the movie theater here on the way to your place with some regularity.
Yeah. I mean, it's
and like on the way back to my apartment, I'm like, do I just stop in and get a bucket?
Popcorn's good. Here's
good.
the thing: when I worked there, I could eat as much popcorn as I wanted, and
Awesome.
buddy, I did.
Yeah,
and I'm still not sick of it somehow.
it's science, right? It's bad science.
Yeah. Bad science. I do probably have popcorn lung, and that is what will kill me, though.
Yeah, that's probably true. Your lungs have turned into they're slowly turning into popcorn. Is that right?
It hurts.
Yeah, it's just slow enough that you can't really notice it, but every once in a while you'll cough up some butter. I wonder what ailments I have brewing inside me that I don't know about.
Well, what's the most hazardous job you've ever had?
I worked at a barbecue restaurant.
Okay, doing what?
A dishwasher. Maybe I got barbecue finger.
I got sauce toes.
I got the sauce toes. What else have I done?
Rub foot.
I've worked in an ice cream shop. I worked at Cold Stone, so maybe I got ice cream elbow.
Do you know the Cold Stone song? What are their tip songs?
I used to. It was like Cold Stone here at Cold Stone.
No, really?
There's like 40 of them, and so like we memorized like 10 or 12 just because like we wanted to mix it up. But
how did you know which one you were going to sing?
Someone would just start. Yeah, we hated it though. Like it was cool if it was like, hey, I'm gonna put in $1 and you got whatever. Saying okay, fine, it's $1, whatever. Then like every once in a while, like someone put in like $1, we'd sing a song. They put in another $1, and it's like motherfucker, just give us the 5 spot you were gonna give us.
That sucks.
Because like I'm running out of tunes, my man.
You know what I like that I mean it's been a minute since I've been in one, but I don't think they do it anymore. You go into a Moe's.
Yeah, welcome to Moe's.
I love that.
Yeah,
but I don't think
when you're
they
here,
do
your
it
family.
anymore.
It feels like
Mm-hmm.
It's just nice. It makes you. It's like Cheers, Although that being said, I hate when I have this thing where I'll go to a restaurant and I'll just go to it until I die, and I order the same thing when I go. And after like my 20 or 25th time going into the restaurant, they know my face and my deal and what I order, and so they'll just be like, "Oh no, I got you," and they'll just like start making my order. I'm like, well, I guess I can't come here anymore. Because then they'll start making small talk with me, like, hey, how's the Japanese going? That happened to me. Did I tell you about this?
No.
I used to go to this Popeyes for lunch like all the time when I was working downtown.
The one, oh no, okay.
No, downtown. And when I would come in, I would have my Japanese workbook like rolled up in my back pocket, and then I would take like my hour to like do work there. And the manager started recognizing me and being like, hey, what you studying? I told him about it. And then I left that job. Some say I quit. Some say I got fired. It's hard to say.
Is it?
It's really hard to say. The details are murky. But then I showed back up at that Popeyes like 6 months later because I was getting a haircut downtown, and the guy just looked at me and goes, "Oh, hey, how's your Japanese going?" And I was like, "Motherfucker, this guy is good."
That's pretty good.
I was like, damn, dude. I was even trying to like look conspicuous. Yeah.
So how's your Japanese going?
Poorly. It's stalled out. It's my own fault. I don't have a Popeyes to go to anymore, so I can't start. You know they love Popeyes in Japan?
For real?
Like for Christmas, that's what people do is they eat Popeyes. Or no, not Popeyes, KFC, sorry.
When we were, I don't know if I saw a KFC when we were in Japan, but on the same trip we also went to China.
Okay.
And we saw some fucking KFC in China.
Yeah.
It was like, we went into like this, we were only there for like a day, so
Right.
it was a whirlwind. But we were in like it was either like a train station or a mall
Okay.
or whatever. It was like a big food court area.
Sure.
And like in the middle of the food court, there was like
3 KFCs.
there was like a KFC monument. It was like a
Oh.
statue, and it was like the Colonel in all different outfits.
That's awesome.
It was crazy.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, like in Japan, like for Christmas, that's what people order. They're like, and they're real big, like $50 meal, like Christmas. It's beautiful looking.
Well, is Christmas like a thing there really?
I don't. Not.
I imagine
not
it's
like us.
I imagine it's a thing in the way that it's a thing for you and me, where it's like,
Yeah, that's
this is
accurate.
just fun and cool.
I think that's what it is. Yeah. I don't really think they do Halloween so much. I don't know.
When we were there, it was approaching Halloween,
Yeah.
and
People are getting spooked out.
they do Halloween.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if it is something that's kind of recent, where it's like, oh, this is just like cool, fun, and spooky.
I love that.
But yeah, the stores were like decorated. There was like
Awesome.
all kinds of Halloween stuff. And when we went to Disney World or Disneyland,
Sure.
and it was like just the start of their Halloween season, and there was a very good Halloween parade with a very good song where Mickey Mouse raps,
My name is Mickey, and I'm here to say I like to get spooked in a scary way.
but in Japanese.
Oh God. I'm not gonna even try that.
Do you want to say my name is Mickey?
I mean, there's a few different ways you could say. You could.
Oh,
You could
Mickey-
cheat and
Mickey
just-
des?
Mickey des, yeah. Mickey Tomo. Oh shit. Tomoshimas? Fuck. It's been too long. Man, I'm really letting my fans down.
How's your French though?
Bueno.
Smell you later.
Have you seen Slacker
No.
or Slackers?
Oh, the sequel. I did see Slacker Resurrection.
Thank you for playing Arcade Audio. Play more at arcadeaudio.net.